Hi there, Colin here from Woo Ninja. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use WooCommerce and WooCommerce subscriptions to make really powerful funnels for use with Thinkific. I'm going to show you how you can use subscription products to have subscribers be enrolled and unenrolled from your courses based on their actions within WooCommerce. So for example, when they create a subscription, they'll be enrolled in a course. When they renew, they might be enrolled in a different course. And when they cancel their subscription, they'll be removed from your Thinkific school. To get started, I'm going to assume that you're familiar with WordPress and WooCommerce subscriptions. I'm going to touch on them a little bit during this video, but I assume you have a working knowledge of them. I'm also going to assume you're familiar with Groundhog and its extensions. If you're not, now would be a great time to pause the video, head over to groundhog.io and download the software and install it. When you're ready to go, you're going to look a little bit like this. So for example, I have WooCommerce and WooCommerce subscriptions installed along with Groundhog, and I've also installed the Thinkific integration and the WooCommerce subscription integration available from wooninja.io. I'm the developer of both those plugins. You don't require Groundhog Pro for this particular example. However, I highly recommend it. It's a great piece of software and will literally save you thousands on marketing software prices. So I highly recommend you check out the team at Groundhog. They're doing some pretty amazing stuff. So coming over to Groundhog itself, we're going to start by creating a funnel. I'm going to come to funnels here on the left-hand side, and we're going to go ahead and click Add New. And we're going to start from scratch. And in this particular funnel, what we're going to do is to trigger when the subscription is created. So that's when the user has bought a new subscription product. We're going to create their user in Thinkific, and we're going to enroll them in a course. So when we start from scratch, there'll be a few actions and benchmarks already included. We're just going to delete those. And the first step we're going to do is to add a name to our funnel, and we're going to choose add step. And the benchmark here is going to be a subscription created. And we're going to do it for any of the following subscriptions are created. So that's for particular products. If you only sell one subscription product, for example, the only product you sell is, say, a masterclass, it doesn't matter. There's no individual products. You can choose any, but for this particular example, I'm going to choose the masterclass bundle. That's going to be a bundle of courses that I'm going to enroll the user in. So when the user subscribes to this particular bundle, they're going to run through this funnel. Click save. I always like to save as I'm going through the funnel just to make sure I keep it up to date. The next thing we're going to do is to do an action, and this action is going to be create the user in Thinkific. We're not going to set the user password, and we're going to send Thinkific welcome email. You can also disable those if you want. You can also set a random secure password if you wish. If the user already exists in Thinkific, for example, if you're migrating to WooCommerce subscriptions, this particular step will check if that user exists. If they do exist, the funnel will skip this particular step, but I always recommend you include it for all those brand new users. The next step is going to be an enrollment. We're going to choose create enrollment, and we're going to enroll by course. And my bundle is going to be course A, course C, and an amazing course. So as part of my masterclass bundle, they're the course IDs I'm going to enroll this user in, and click save. Below this, you have a number of other options, for example, days to enrollment. If you happen to be doing a pre-sale, or for example, you want to get them on a call beforehand, and that's going to take a week, you would enter 7. So that means 7 days from when the funnel is ran, the user will be enrolled. Leave it blank, and what they'll do is immediately enroll the user. And as for days for expiry, you can set this if you wish. For example, 365 would be a complete year. However, because we're using subscriptions here, we'll leave it blank. That means there's no expiry. How we're going to control the removals or the unenrollments in this course will be with the WooCommerce subscriptions benchmark. So that's it. We're set to go. Once the subscription is created, this user will be created in Thinkific and they'll be enrolled in the course. Really simple, right? You don't have to use Zapier or automate.io. You're using the power of Groundhog and keep it all within WordPress, so all your data remains there. Just for an example, if you want to add another step, you'd also send them an email at this point. This would be your welcome email saying, welcome to my course, here's some information, etc. You could tag them, segment them, etc. Really, the options you have here are quite endless. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Just briefly here on the create enrollment step, you can also enroll by bundle or enroll in all courses. So for example, if your masterclass bundle includes every course you make, that's what you'd select there. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Don't forget to activate your funnel as well. And we'll come back to the funnel creation page. And the next funnel we're going to create is to remove users when they cancel their subscription or pause it. So let's go ahead and start building from scratch. Once again, we'll just remove the defaults that come in from Groundhog. And we will name this funnel. So this will be sub, paused, or cancelled. Let's add a step, and what's going to be here is going to be if the subscription is cancelled or the subscription is paused. When we put two benchmarks like this together in Groundhog, it's an either or. So if it's cancelled or paused, this funnel will run the first action, and that action is going to be a remove enrollment. Okay, and once again, we can unenroll by course or by bundle or unenroll from all courses, and it really depends how your subscription is set up. So if you have a one-to-one match between a subscription and a course, you would use by course. But for example, say you only sell one subscription and it's for all your courses, you would unenroll from all courses. In terms of how these benchmarks are set up, very similar to the creation stage. You can do it when any product is fully cancelled or pending cancellation, or any of the following subscription products are fully cancelled or pending cancellation. Now, just to explain the difference, when fully cancelled, what that means is, for example, if you prorate or you allow a user to say cancel on the 1st, but their subscription renews on the 15th, they will have access until the 15th. However, if you do it by pending, what will happen is as soon as that subscription is pending to be cancelled, they'll be removed from the course. This very much depends on your business and how you're set up. But for most users, what you want to do is to cancel the subscription when the user would otherwise lose access. So for example, if they renew on the 15th, and they cancel on the 1st, you would choose fully cancel, which means they'll have access to the course up until the 15th. But maybe if you're doing live classes, for example, and you want access to stop immediately, that you would do when is pending cancellation. So just to show an example here, let's do a specific product. It's fully cancelled, and we're going to choose the masterclass bundle, which will mirror what we were doing in the other funnel. Click save. And for the pausing, we'll once again do the masterclass bundle. And for the remove enrollment, I'm going to remove the user from all my courses. However, if you wanted to remove by course, for example, click save. You can once again choose your course IDs. So let's assume that course A, we always allowed access to the users, so we won't move them there. We will move them from C and from our amazing course. So really, you can see the flexibility we offer here within WooCommerce, within WordPress. You're not constrained by Zapier. You're not constrained by Thinkific. WordPress is controlling the enrollments and unenrollments in your Thinkific school. So that's a really quick overview of how to unlock the power of WooCommerce and WooCommerce subscriptions with Thinkific. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment below. Come check out my plugins on wooninja.io. And I very much look forward to seeing what you build. Keep in touch, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon.